my commands at all times. Each guy gets 3 rope breaks to break up a pinfall or a submission attempt. Once all 3 rope breaks have been used, the ropes are in play. There are no closed fists to the face. The first one is a warning. The second one is an automatic disqualification. The match can be won by pinfall, submission, countout, or knockout. You understand the rules, Davey? Understand the rules, Chris? Let's have the code of honor. Take your corners.
Great mutual respect shared between Davey Richards and Christopher Daniels. That's why Richards challenged Daniels to this pure rules match. As Davey looks to train and improve, one day hopes of declaring himself ready for another world title opportunity.
Respect between the 2 wrestlers and mutual appreciation from the fans in attendance. Fans here in New York City that witnessed Davey Richards give it his all and sustain a concussion back in Final Battle. His quest to earn the ROH World Championship, wants to prepare himself for the next title shot and not have any excuses next time. Be at the top of his game.
Walking the shoulders of Christopher Daniels over and getting a 2 count. This is, of course, a rematch from a match that was 6 months in the making. Davey Richards scored the victory over Christopher Daniels.
One of the best matches in the last year or so here in ROH. Took place in Chicago Ridge, Illinois, between these 2 men.
See how these pure rules come into play. It is 1 fall to a finish. Can be submission, pinfall, knockout. Shoulders exposed. And now turnabout fair play.
Daniels has previous experience with shoulders down right there, only a near fall. Daniels has previous experience competing in pure rules matches, the pure championship, part of Ring of Honor.
It's been about, what, 2.5, 3 years almost since the last pure rules matchup that even took place here in ROH.
I believe it was Chris Hero and Nigel McGuinness that had a match contested under these rules. Of course, the pure championship unified with the world title, and that's between Nigel and Ryan Danielson in England.
And behind the referee's back, again, you could throw 1 closed fist and get a warning, but Daniels took advantage of Paul Turner being otherwise occupied, got a free win.
That's part of the strategy in pure rules matches. To make sure that if you do use closed fists, that the referee doesn't see it. Nothing in the rules about not dropping your opponent back first against the steel ring frame. Did damage to the back of Richards right there. It is all about forcing your opponent to use up these 3 rope breaks to have the ropes become in play, be used for leverage if you need them. In years past, wrestlers cinch in submission holds very close to the ropes intentionally just to bait their opponent into using up their rope breaks.
And referee Paul Turner, who did a nice job explaining the rules for a lot of new ROH fans who have joined us along the way. Gets the 2.
That shot, Davey Richards just collapsed. Always a scary thing to see that glassy-eyed look on wrestler's eye here in ROH. Both of these men. Daniels in Chicago at the 9th anniversary show, and Richards in Final Battle, sustaining those head injuries in the course of competition.
And every concussion is different, and every man receiving a concussion is different. The stomp out of the corner, and Richards kicks out. There's not a consistent timetable. You know that if you pull a muscle, you know it's X number of weeks. If you tear a ligament, it's X number of months. But with a concussion, you're never quite sure where you are in the recovery continuum.
Paul Turner obviously very concerned about the well-being of Richards at this point in time. Driving him head first through the turnoff. They're going to drive him down to the canvas once again out of the corner. But instead, trying to wear the man down and oh!
Richards with nowhere to go.
To a count of 4. He can pull advantage of the referee's 5 count right there to do damage to his opponent with that illegal maneuver in the ropes.
That is rope break number 1, charge to Davey Richards.
Well, the first rope break charged to Richards as a result.
Belly to back suplex. So after 3, ropes come into play and can be used legally. Or do not cause a break, I guess would probably be a better way to say it.
You can't be saved in a submission hold if you're in the ropes once the rope breaks are gone.
Oh, look at this now. Will Richards tap out in the center of the ring?
Rope breaks are gone. Ropes are in place for your opponent to use them legally for leverage as well.
Richards puts Daniel's shoulders down on the mat. Davey trying to turn inward to neutralize some of the pressure that he's got to be feeling, and he's inching closer and closer to getting a rope.
2 rope breaks.
That is rope break number 2, charge to Davey Richards.
He's only got 1 more left. It's all about the strategy of forcing your opponent to use up all of his rope breaks, especially when you have a lot of submission maneuvers in your repertoire, like Christopher Daniels does.
Suplex. 2 count only. Richards went down hard though. Daniels has been all business in here. As he is usually one for doing, but this seems to be a more aggressive Christopher Daniels. I guess you have to be when you take on Davey Richards.
Davey asking for this match. Daniels wants to prove that maybe you shouldn't ask for something like this. Ask for a match against a top-flight athlete like Daniels. Because Davey wants to test himself, prove himself.
Yeah, I think Richards is one, while he's getting himself ready for, you know, an inevitable title opportunity. He is undefeated since Final Battle. Daniels wants the title in the worst way.
He gets his title shot coming up in Atlanta, center stage. Elevated all the way to the floor.
So Daniels has to know that if he becomes champ, it could be Davey Richards, who's one of his first contenders. Misses with the kick.
Does it miss with the moonsault press to the floor?
Davey Richards displaying that skill.
Daniels back inside.
Daniels has got to be, Richards rather, has got to be careful to not get too close to the ropes to force a 3rd rope break. as he missile drop kicks Daniels very close to the ropes, in fact, deep into the corner. One boot responded with another, and now trading forearms in the center of the ring.
Series of forearms from Daniels. Handspring, kick right to the face.
Cover! Daniels kicks out at 2.
Richards back on his feet. Daniels up in the corner.
Daniels got the boot up as Richards charged in. Went for the Hurricane Rana powerbomb counter. Cloverleaf. And Daniels is looking like he's going to have to use one of his rope breaks here to get out.
He can make it to the ropes. He finally does.
That is the first rope break charged to Christopher Daniels.
Richards has to break the hold there.
Damage was done to the legs of Daniels, though. Able to kick Richards back down.
Drop toe hold. Davey goes into the second rope.
Angel's wings countered. Only a 2 count, bridging up. Near fall for Richards. Going for the submission once again. Cloverleaf. Can he get it?
Daniels fighting with everything he can to stay out of the grip of the Cloverleaf. He's got to watch his shoulders, though.
Looking like a double pin situation right there, but only 2.
Davey had to question Paul Turner, and now into the ankle lock.
Trying to keep him in the center of the ring, but it might actually be a good idea to force him to use one of his rope breaks here if he's not going to submit.
Can Daniels find a way to fight out without using the rope break? No.
That is rope break number 2 charged to Christopher Daniels.
Both men with just 1 rope break left.
The damage done on the left leg of Christopher Daniels. Now we're back on our feet. Trading forearms. Davey with the kick, and now with the left side forearm.
A lot of kicks from Richards.
Palm strikes from Daniels.
More kicks from Davey.
A return flurry from the Fallen Angel.
Alarm clock.
STO from Daniels.
Koji clutch cinched in by Daniels. Davey still has 1 rope break left, but in the middle of the ring. Works his way out of it. Ankle lock.
Back into the ankle lock. Daniels tried with the Koji clutch. Can Richards be effective with the ankle lock? Daniels able to counter out of it.
Really favoring that leg, though. Back to the Koji clutch goes Daniels.
Davey again trying to turn inward. Turn anyway to get out of the grip of the hold. Well, he uses his 3rd and final rope break.
That is the 3rd and final rope break for Davey Richards.
So what that means now, any submission attempt from Daniels, if Davey gets to the ropes, he won't be able to cause a break. The Arabian, nobody home.
Comes Davey. Baseball slide drop kick. sends Daniels into the front row.
Right over the barricade, right into the front row.
Hung up on the barricade.
Daniels is in a bad way. Davey up top.
Double stomp connects.
This'll do it? No. That was one of the most dangerous maneuvers I've ever seen Davey Richards attempt.
Risk did pay off, but too much time passed between the impact of the maneuver and rolling Daniels inside the ring to go for the cover.
And now, trying to create some distance for himself. Davey building some momentum. Richards now with Daniels on the top rope. Superplex.
Holding on to the head. Cross arm breaker.
Daniels has one rope break left, and he has to use it.
That is the third and final rope break for Christopher Daniels.
Ropes are now in play for both men. They cannot be saved in a submission hold by the ropes. And the ropes can legally be used for leverage. Submissions using the ropes can be utilized. The ropes are in play.
How does this change the dynamic of this even, hard-fought athletic contest here at Manhattan Mayhem 4?
Repeated kicks from Richards.
And just as Richards looks like he's worn down, he finds the strength to deliver some more.
Daniels trying to fight his way out of this position into a submission hold. It's all legal. The ropes cannot save Davey Richards.
Davey in the ropes and on the apron, and looks like he's fading quickly.
What do you say, Richards? Answer me, Davey.
Daniels looking for a count-out win, possibly.
A win is a win is a win.
20 seconds on the floor.
This Pure Rules match has been grueling.
Well, if Davey wanted to test himself, see if he was ready to challenge for the championship sometime soon, he is getting one tough test here tonight from Christopher Daniels.
Over halfway there to count out as Davey slowly crawls back onto the bottom rope to break the referee's count. Urinachi there from Christopher Daniels, the setup for the best moonsault ever.
Moves out of the way.
Daniels was able to change direction mid-flight.
Change of strikes here. And back to the submission in the ropes, all legal. Davey out.
He might be fading, but he's got enough left. Throw a couple of knee strikes to cause Daniels to break the hold, and now
An ankle lock in the ropes.
Daniels looks like a spider caught in his own web.
Richards tumbles all the way down to the floor.
As Richards goes to the top rope, Christopher Daniels there to greet him. Palm strikes from the fallen angel.
Super Angel's wings. Maybe trying his best to hold on. Firing back now.
Daniels looking to turn him in. Back to the submission hold. The triangle choke. Front chancery with the legs grapevine. The further Daniels can sit back, the more painful that hold will be.
Headbutt from Richard. And again. Going for the cloverleaf. Hung upside down in the ropes.
This is what makes this Pure Rules match so unique.
Can Daniels hang in there?
How much more can Daniels withstand? The second time, the double stomp. Oh my goodness!
Went for the shooting star in midsection first, across the top rope. So worn down, those precision moves. At this point in a grueling match, you put your own body at risk.
Did Davey Richards change himself mid-fight, going for Angel's Wing?